Are you searching for the perfect blend of small town charm, modern amenities, and exciting new developments? Because Salina, Texas has all that and more. As one of the fastest growing cities in all of Dallas-Fort Worth, it's known for its tight-knit communities, excellent schools, and endless opportunities for families and professionals alike. So at the center of it all is Mosaic, Salina's most sought after master plan community. Today I'll show you why Salina is becoming the place to be. Dive into everything that makes Mosaic stand out and take you inside one of the stunning homes in this incredible neighborhood. Hi, I'm Tiffany Caballero. I'm a real estate expert. I specialize in Frisco and all of Dallas-Fort Worth. I'm a top 1% realtor in DFW, and I've sold over 100 million in volume. So let me take you on a journey through Salina and Mosaic and show you why this would be the perfect place for you to call home. So part of the charm of Salina is this downtown in general. It is cute and it's quaint, and one of the funniest things about it is they have an open carry policy where you can go to the brewery and get a cup of beer and literally walk around and shop. Most downtowns don't allow you to do that. And so I'm going to show you a couple of the shops that I love that are really special down here. So a couple of the spots are right here. This oak roasted coffee, which is also called Summer Moon, and there are a couple of locations for Summer Moon, but it's just a coffee shop and it's quaint and it's where a ton of people gather every single day. Lots of fun to come down to a square and go to a coffee shop. And then Buff City Soap, and I'm going to take you in there because it's unlike anything else, and there are multiple locations down here and in Frisco and Prosper, but it's handmade soaps and all the things you can do with laundry. So let's go into Buff City Soap. You guys are gonna love it. And if you come down here, ask for Natalie, okay? Because she just gave me a lot of freebies. And if you're looking for the cutest boutique, you need to go to Annie Jack and get some things that are specific to her shop and the local town. Or you can go down to Willow House. Both of them are outstanding. You also need to stop by Hey Sugar. It is a little boutique candy store that has candies back from the early 1900s all the way up till now. And so it's fun to go back and reminisce on your childhood and get those candies again. And then also don't come to downtown on a Monday because everything is shut down. So I've done that before and wasn't able to go into anything except some of the restaurants. So just know that Monday's not your day for downtown. Okay, before we end up at Mosaic, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about Salina. So it is spelled Salina. Everyone pronounces it Salina. I'm not sure why, but we are probably 45 minutes to 50 minutes from the downtown area of Dallas. We are definitely 45 minutes from the DFW airport, probably a full hour to get to Love Field. And so this is the furthest north. It's right north of Prosper. And you're 15 minutes from Frisco, which you guys know I live there. And so it was just a short trip up here. But you get more for your money up here. But you also need to remember that this is one of the fastest growing cities in the nation right now. So buying out here right now and getting into a master plan community and then letting the whole city build up around you, you're gonna have amazing equity. So in the next 5 to 8 years, think about it, and you may not have all the stops and the quick shops that you want, but it's gonna be built in the next 5 years and you're gonna be sitting on some pretty amazing equity. So the Dallas North Tollway is going to be extended all the way through Salina, and they're getting an H-E-B, which everybody knows H-E-B is my favorite grocery store. They're getting so many things. They have an outer loop that goes around the city, and the outer loop will take you all the way to Dallas, and so once it's finished. But it's just booming out here, and so getting in now, sitting on that equity, selling in 5 to 8 years, you could literally use the equity to go put the down payment on your dream home. So anyway, let's move on. So I brought you guys out here, one, because this is the Salina High School. You can only see a little bit of it where I'm standing, but it is massive. It feels like a college campus. It's such a big school, and it's the only high school right now. They do have another one slated to be built when the population can fill it up. But I wanted to show you guys, just look out at all the undeveloped land. Now, there's a huge Salina map that shows all the subdivisions that are going in, all of the fast food, all of the shopping. This road right here is called Preston Road. And what's cool about Preston Road is you can go all the way from almost Oklahoma all the way to downtown Dallas and just down Preston Road. Now, it will take you forever because that's multiple cities and there's a billion lights because it's just a regular road. It's not a highway. But just know that if you ever get lost, find Preston and go north and you're gonna find where you're going. And then if you look way off into the horizon, that's where the Dallas North Tollway is gonna be. So these two, Preston with the Dallas North Tollway, gets you to wherever you're going really fast. Plus they're building the outer loop, which will do a loop around and get you there even faster. They're building a Costco out here. They're building an H-E-B. All are gonna be off Preston Road. And because Mosaic is in the southwest corner of Salina, it feeds into Prosper ISD. So we're gonna head there and I'm gonna show you the amazing community. They've got this epic lazy river that they're building. But again, I've talked to you guys about getting into phase one. They're right at the end of phase one and going into phase two. And the equity that you are compounded by getting into that phase of a subdivision. And so you may not have all the amenities yet, but they're building it and you're getting such equity by getting into that neighborhood first. Some facts about Salina. The median age is actually 37. The population right now, 2024, because we're at the end of 2023, the service area, so not just city limits, but all the Salina service areas, 52,000 people. Now, they have projected that because this is growing by leaps and bounds, that in 2025, it'll be 62,000, almost 63,000. 2026, almost 75,000. 27, 86,000. 28, almost 100,000, and then 2029, they project to be at 110,000. What's crazy about that is that Salina will hold 390,000 people. And so even 5-year growth from now doesn't even put us halfway there yet. So you have so much time to get in, get some equity, let the city be built up around you. But let's go to Mosaic so I can show you this amazing subdivision. Okay, I was driving through and wanted to stop here at the Salina Star Cafe because it's one of the best kept secrets in Salina. And it is a favorite breakfast and lunch restaurant. And it's just a hole in the wall. I guess the best restaurants are. And you would need to expect a wait because it's always out the front door. But it's unbelievable, small town, good home cooking, and you won't want to miss it if you come and visit. So we are finally here at the master planned amazing community of Mosaic. We are in Salina, but let me remind you that this feeds into Prosper ISD. Salina ISD is amazing. It is top tiered, A rating, and Prosper has an A+ rating. Now Salina is going to catch up to that, don't worry. It's simply because it's a small community. As all of these master plan subdivisions are built, that A rating is going to pop up to A+, but don't be deceived. Salina ISD is still epic in proportion to the nation. But Prosper ISD is kind of that really sought after, and Mosaic is one of the last brand new subdivisions that's going to feed into Prosper ISD. And so you're going to be hearing a little bit of construction noise because they are working feverishly to put in the pool and the lazy river. If you guys don't know about Windsong Ranch in Prosper, it's one of my most favorite subdivisions, but the same developer is doing Mosaic. And so the amenities are going to be very similar. You're going to have hiking trails, biking trails. You're going to have ponds like this one, catch and release. You're going to have pools and parks and all the things that you would want to do in a community. And it's all very close to all of the houses because it's spread all the way through the community. So you are going to have the best of the best. Now, you're super close to the Legacy Street. Now, Legacy goes all the way through down to Frisco. So it's a straight shot. It's brand new up here, that Legacy Street. And then you're really just a rock's throw to the Dallas North Tollway. So Mosaic is going to get you anywhere fast because of its positioning within Salina. We are in the southwest quadrant of Salina, right on that Prosper border. And don't forget that Fields West is right on the south part of Prosper, where Prosper meets Frisco. And that is going to be the epicenter of Frisco once it's built. So you're gonna have a straight shot to that, maybe take you 10 minutes to get there, and you'll be able to enjoy all the restaurants, hotels, outdoor amphitheaters, the nightlife, the twinkle lights, the coffee, all the things that are going on to Fields West, you're gonna have direct access to. It's such a great area to be in Salina. And going back to Windsong Ranch, because it is the same developer, Windsong Ranch is expensive to get into now. And so Mosaic is an option that you can get in cheaper, you know, 500 to 1.2, 1.3 million. I'm gonna show you all of it. I'm gonna show you the lower end, I'm gonna show you the highest end, so you can kind of see the difference between the two. But if you're looking to get into an amenity-rich master plan subdivision, Mosaic could just be the one for you. Okay, we're gonna start with Highland, the 70-foot lots, because I love Highland. We're also gonna go into Traditions because beyond Britton, everybody knows Britton's my favorite builder. Traditions would come second, and then Highland's one of my favorites, and then I love Shattuck too, but I am gonna show you Highlands on the 70-foot lots and then Traditions. So let's start out and go in. So it starts out with an entry that's got the herringbone wooden floors, and obviously that's an upgrade to get it laid in the herringbone pattern. But we've got a beautiful coffered ceiling office with the most amazing windows. And I just love how high the ceilings are in here. And remember, I tell you guys all the time that the builders' models are gonna have all the upgrades possible. So just know that that's a thing, and those base prices get more and more expensive as you add things on. So here's a little hallway. You've got your laundry room that's big enough for the oversized washer, dryer, and fridge and sink, plus all of your cabinetry. You've got your mud room. This would normally be a garage, but it's their office for right now. And then over here, you have kind of this bedroom tucked away, which is nice, and it's got its own little way to get out here. And then here is a full bathroom with a step-in shower, which is really nice if you've got parents or somebody that you don't want climbing over a bathtub. And then let's go to the living room. So you've got your half bathroom here for your guests. And again, that woodwork, the wallpaper, all of that is upgrade. You've got a linen closet and a coat closet. Okay, look at this storage. So many builders are now taking advantage of under the stairs storage. And I know we've talked about tornadoes, and that's always a big question from all of my relocation clients. Yes, we have tornadoes, and this is a great example of where you can go if you hear the sirens go off. Right here, okay? But just know that, gosh, I've lived here almost 50 years now, and I have never actually been in a tornado. So it's rare, and just like earthquakes or any of the other natural disasters that we get, it's very rare statistically that you're gonna get hit by a tornado, so don't worry. All right, moving on, we've got a media room on the first floor. I have fallen in love with this type of feature because it's really nice to have a media room down here. When it's upstairs, a lot of times you don't end up using it and it just sits there. And so people are starting to realize that having this entertainment space close to the kitchen where everyone tends to gather is more user-friendly when it comes to space. And so I always like it when I see a media room down. Now look at this and how amazing this space is. Look at the ceilings. To be perfectly honest, this is not super wide, but it feels huge because of how high the ceilings are and how light and bright the space is. And this whole setup is becoming a lot more popular with the kitchen and then the dining room right here, so that there's not really a formal dining room anymore. It's just kind of stacked. And so you get that real great entertainment space. And then these doors open, so to the outside. And a lot of people are putting in the screens on their back porches where the screens come down and enclose the back porch. We get mosquitoes, we get bugs in the spring and the fall, and so it's just really nice to have that screen. And then you can keep these doors open and have the nice fresh air without the bugs. So, but you can see all of the space in here. You've got your double oven with your microwave. You've got cabinets galore. And I just think that this is amazing. You've got your built-in desk, your pantry's back here, and it's a large pantry. You've got the most amazing island. And I just think most builders are gonna give you the gas stove top. You've got your water feature and then your vent-a-hood that is vented out. You've got all of these built-ins, those are considered upgrades. So just know that you get the choice of having that or not. And then of course you've got such great lighting to your backyard. Let's move our way back to the living room. Beautiful tile all the way up. And of course you've got the beams in the ceiling. You've got your gas fireplace that you can literally just turn on and off, and your built-ins. Great fireplace outside with your sitting area. And then going into the primary bathroom, you do have a half bath right here, which is nice to have, especially if you put a pool out here. Then people can use this door to this half bath to go to the bathroom without getting water everywhere. So this room is huge, and it's got the pretty chandelier, but you have a king bed, huge nightstands, an entire couch with your ottoman. And then you also have your credenza over there. And so, is that a credenza? I don't know. We'll call it a credenza. So then you're walking into your spa luxury bathroom. This shower has two entrances. I call it a car wash because you can go in one and go zzz, and you come out the other side. But you have your soaking tub, which is amazing. And then look at this. Holy cow. Gosh, you can't get prettier than this. And all the cabinet space, all of the ability to sit down for somebody to put their makeup on, all the mirrors, the lights. And then look at this. What? I can go all the way through and get this huge closet. And one thing we're doing here is we're putting in third rows way up there. You need the hooks, the little hooks where you can do it, but people are putting up their jackets, even like Christmas wreaths. If you don't know where to put them and you don't want them to get ruined, you can hang them up there. All kinds of fun storage. So just know that you're gonna have to get a hook. That's what I do at my house, but at least you have that third row option. All right, let's go upstairs. Again, all of this woodwork is upgraded, but again, stunningly done. So you can have the builder do that. Like, look at all the woodwork in the entry here. Or you can do it after you close on the home, and we can give you referrals for that. But this is an amazing vaulted ceiling game room with a bench seat and beautiful windows. It overlooks the downstairs living. They've put in a candy bar. And then on this side, you have a bedroom. Very great sized. You have a queen bed with two really large nightstands, and then it's got its own ensuite bathroom. Beautifully done. So that this room has the privacy of its own bathroom. And then you've got the split bedrooms, because if you come over here, you have this bedroom with cute stripes. You do have a half bath here, and that's going to be for people coming up to use the game room. And then you have, they've done this as a workout room, but it's actually a bedroom. And it's got its own ensuite bathroom as well. Okay, so now we're here at Traditions, and I've already told you how much I love Traditions, and so we're going to go inside. Um, their model floor plan, it's actually their biggest floor plan. Models tend to be the favorites because people get to see them and see them decorated and furnished. And so I'm going to go in. This is going to be their most expensive. We're looking at right at 1.2 on the model, but they go as low as the high 900s. But once everything is said and done, with your lot and all the design and the upgrades that you're going to want, you're still going to probably end up over $1 million here in Mosaic with Traditions. Um, and they are currently just starting phase 2. And I've talked to you guys about phases like phase 1 versus phase 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and all those things. And buying as close to phase 1 as possible is going to get you the better equity. So, like right now, people that bought in phase 1, they're still building right out there the pool and the lazy river. And so everybody that lives here they don't have those amenities yet, but they're gaining all this equity because they were the first ones to get into the neighborhood. So there's pros and cons to buying in phase 1 and phase 2, but the pro is how much equity you're going to earn by the time the subdivision is done. So remember, like, let's say you buy this house in phase 1 and maybe you spend 1.1 million. In phase 3, 4, or 5, the same floor plan, this exact same house won't start at 1.1 anymore. It'll start above that. So you'll have that instant equity because you will have bought in at a lower price. So I'm going to turn you around because this home is amazing. And I love how open this walkway is. And you come straight into an office with beautiful windows. I think it's super important to have windows in your office. They do have the speakers in the ceiling to play your full home automation with music. And then going to this side, we are again talking about a secondary bedroom down. And that's a very popular thing because people have family that come into town, parents that don't want to climb stairs, but it's really nice to have a secondary bedroom down, and it's got its own ensuite, which is really great, and a step down shower like the other one, making it really easy to step in and out of. And again, we are seeing a downstairs media room, super popular these days, and I feel you're going to use it more than one that's upstairs. You have a beautiful staircase that we will go up in just a second. We're going to have that same under the stairs storage, which goes all the way around, which is really nice to have. Solid core doors. And then look at this. How beautiful is this? Light, bright, open. And so you have a huge kitchen. I love that you can put chairs on the side too. A lot of islands you just see that you can put them here, but you can cap these so you can get extra people in there. You've got a beautiful breakfast nook. There's just something about round tables that allow you to communicate better. But look at the windows, completely encasing this breakfast nook. And then you've got the floor to ceiling stone, which is going to be an upgrade, but it's beautiful. That's Austin stone. And then the coffered ceilings. But it's just a great space. You've got, I love the fireplace with the hearth, so you can sit down on it. Double ovens. And this has a little nook over here for just prep and coffee bar and storage. And you've got your pantry, walk-in pantry, which is really nice to have. So you do have your gas stovetop. You can do any type of sink you want. It doesn't have to be a farm sink. If you like that or you don't like it, you can choose. And then let's move over to the primary. And this wall opens like I showed you guys on the last one. It goes all the way down and this whole wall opens up. And then of course you can get your screens that come down out there and make this all an indoor-outdoor space. And these are 70-foot lots. Tradition's only building on 70-foot lots out here, but their detail is unbelievable. It's just stunning. the way that they build. That's why I'm such a lover of traditions, because I feel like they really detail their houses out well. And then of course you've got vanity 1, vanity 2, you've got a soaker tub, which is unbelievable. And then of course you've got this wet area, which is nice to have when you get out of the shower. And you've got multiple shower heads. You've got your potty room, a water closet, and then of course always have your amazing huge closet. This is cool because it does have a door into the laundry room, which makes doing laundry and putting it up really epically easy. And that's an added touch that puts you back here close to what would be the garage, 3-car garage, but they use it obviously as their offices. You've got your mud area, and then you've got your half bath for any of your guests. And of course you get to pick everything out if you build. Now, I've told you guys before that they do have spec houses. All these builders are going to have spec houses, and you're going to get the best price on a spec because once they already have it built, they're going to start incentivizing people to buy. So if you build, you're going to pay the most because you get to choose the lot, you get to choose the floor plan, you get to choose all the design. And so it's undeniably yours. If you get a spec that's already done or you don't have time to build, then you don't get to pick any of that out, but you're going to get a better price. So just remember all of that. But let's go upstairs. All right, this is really pretty. It's a very open area, and you've got this great wide landing. Let's go over here first. So this is going to be just a linen closet or storage closet, and then your half bath for your game room. Going straight across, you're going to have your first upstairs bedroom, and it's going to have its own private bathroom. And of course, it's a huge size, light and bright. Model homes always have the best designers. Okay, and then this overlooks the staircase, which is nice, and the entry. Then you've got 2 bedrooms over here. You've got a private ensuite with a stand-up shower. And then a beautiful room with great windows. And then this bathroom and bedroom. So all of the bedrooms up here have their own private bathrooms. I did not have a private bathroom growing up as a kid, so that would have been amazing. And this is super cute, really well sized and well proportioned. Something I will say as I walk down the stairs and try not to fall is when you're looking at a master plan, especially in places like Salina, where the infrastructure is growing by leaps and bounds, get with me, reach out to me and let me go with you because there's lots of things to think about. For example, because Salina is growing so much right now, you don't really know 100% what everything's going to be. So looking at a master plan, you don't necessarily want to get on the edges. Like the houses that back up to the streets, the ones that are on the edge of the whole master plan, you don't know what's going to be across that street or if that street's going to widen and more traffic's going to appear. What if it turns into a highway? Like, you need to know the development of a city that's growing like Salina's growing in order to not have future problems selling your home. So let's say you buy a beautiful house out here and it's on the edge and then they put in a massive highway. They're not going to, but you need to be with a realtor that knows the area because you don't want your property value to go down in 5 years simply because there's a major road out there now. So I will always look at all of those parameters for you. But that being said, let me go show you one of the smaller homes in the neighborhood and that price point. We are at Highland on the 40-foot lots. These are going to be in the high 500s, but I wanted to show you guys the difference in size so that you kind of know what you're getting on that lower end of Mosaic. So let's go in and you're going to see that it's just slightly thinner because it's a 40-foot lot versus a 70-foot lot. So as you can see, it's got a beautiful layout, beautiful build out, but it's just thinner. Like from wall to wall, it's not as wide, but you still have your dining, a great little kitchen with lots of cabinetry, lots of storage, and your living room. And so this is a great little starter home if you want to get into Mosaic and Prosper Schools for that high 500s. And of course, it depends on your build out and the design choices. That's the laundry. This is your primary, and it's beautiful. It's got the wood on the ceilings. Again, that's an upgrade, but it is a very large primary room. Let me remind you guys about house hacking. So this may not be your dream house, and being on a 40-foot lot may not be your dream, but what you can do in an up-and-coming development area is you can buy something that fits your price range, like the high 500s. Live in it 5 years. Let the equity grow up around you as the neighborhood finishes out and Salina grows. Then take that equity, use it as your down payment for your dream home. What's cool about that is you didn't actually earn those dollars. You didn't have to go to work every day and save up in a savings account that money. It is naturally occurring equity. So it is a great house hack to know that it is a stepping stone. So again, you may not want to live on a 40-foot lot, but if you can get into Mosaic for the high 500s and living in this size home fits your family, it's a great way to eventually get into your dream home. So let's go back to the primary bedroom, primary bath. You've got your soaking tub, you've got your step down shower, you've got both your dual vanity, and then you do have a great walk-in closet. So now you do have a secondary bedroom down with its own bathroom. And again, it's got the step down, which is easy for maybe aging parents, somebody that doesn't want to step over a tub to get into the shower. And then anyone in this room doesn't have to climb the stairs, which is always really nice for anyone coming to visit. All right, let's go upstairs. And you can see the backyard. It's not huge, but it's big enough for pets and, kiddos to play. And here is going to be your garage, but right now it's their offices, the sales people. And up here, we're going to come up on a landing, which is cozy and nice, and it overlooks the living. And then you do have a media room, which is really nice to have, so your kiddos can be watching or playing video games and not disturbing you downstairs. And then we're gonna walk down this hallway, and this also looks over, which is nice. You've got this bedroom, which is a really good size. This bathroom is shared, and one thing that's really great is it does have the double vanities or the double sinks, but it does have this door right here. And so if somebody's taking a shower or going to the bathroom, somebody else can still be here getting ready. So I really like that. And then you've got a really cute, great sized room here with the vaulted ceilings. So it is a great option if you want to get into Mosaic at a lower price point and then use your equity long term to potentially get your dream home. With so many amazing options in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, it can be really tough to know where to start. That's where I can help. I've actually helped hundreds of families cut through the noise and find the perfect place that really fits their unique needs and lifestyle. So if Mosaic does feel like it could be your next home, then let me know. I'd love to help you find the perfect place for you.